disaster in the fish room. Stay tuned. Fishy folks, we have a disaster in the fish room. We've destroyed a tank, 5.5 gallon, paper thin glass. I know better. I just tried to adjust it and it shattered. This one's a good one. Usually you get a little crack like this. Yeah, that's right, I've cracked two 5.5 gallons that I've drilled, and it sucks. So if we scroll over through the messy fish room, we have an empty space. We have some fungus eggs in here. There's a couple wigglers, whatever. I'm not really excited. Gotta figure out why. Then we have the 9 silvers and the 4 marbles in this tank. They'll be fine in there for a while. Have all this extra airline tubing with drip irrigation. Those guys will get some extra water changes, I guess. Yeah. But on a positive note, when I came downstairs on this Saturday morning, I noticed these guys getting to work on their eggs. It's hard to see them because the slate's tan, but that's what I had. It's not slate, it's floor tile. I told you the story. It's just floor tile. Nothing from these guys. One of the females was picking at that slate on the right the last day or so. So kind of was hoping I'd come down and see eggs somewhere, even on the standpipe. I don't care. But, I mean, I do care, but you can see her tube is down just a little bit. And what about you? Show me. Oh, look at him. He's like, yeah, look at that. But, yeah, it's down too. So maybe we'll get something. Maybe I'll take some of the hormone-filled water and put it in there and see what happens. I think she's... Alright, well, I'll have to come back. Yeah, so disaster in the fish room. My plan today is to get a light for these 3 tanks. And we'll see how that goes. But these guys, these hyphen platies are doing much better, much more lively, so I'll be back. Alright, fishy folks, the marbles have done it again. That's right. Nice slate right there for them to spawn on. They spawned on the standpipe. I wonder if I could get a picture sideways like this. See how you can see them. Hopefully that comes out. So yeah, they spawned last night? Or, shoot. I don't think I was here this morning. They spawned during the day. I've decided I'm going to leave them in there until they become wigglers, and here's why. I've been trying to artificially rear since I changed my water system, and I haven't had much luck at all. This is the only luck I've had. These 13. That's not very good luck. So, if you remember, this tank held the marble spawn, these guys, and got most of them to wiggler stage, and then boom, fungus took over and they all died. Last night I might have had 1 or 2 wigglers left. This morning they all were dead. These guys probably weren't fertilized. I might have pulled them too early. So this is from the blue pair. Yeah, that's that. So we'll see what happens with those guys. I have a big auction coming up on Sunday this week. I'm gonna be taking like 30 fish to auction. These big adult angels that aren't paired up and aren't spawning, I'm gonna try to get rid of. I'm gonna take some tangerine platies. I'm gonna take a pair of neon swords, a pair of koi swords, a pair of green, yellow, and red cobra guppies. I'm gonna take I think I'm gonna take a pair of bluegrass. I think I have a juvenile male that's showing lots of color on his tail. Of course, I don't. Oh, there he is. There he is. Little guy. I think I signed up for panda platies also, but I gotta check the colony, see if I can afford to take a male and a female. We're gonna do some red wag platies. I think altogether it's like 28 fish. Never been to this fish club, but if it's anything like my last auction, adult angels were going for like 30 bucks for like a marble. Not even a veil tail marble, which if you ask me is ridiculous. I don't know where you are. Let me know in the comments below how much an adult, well, those are really nice. Like these guys, how much would these guys, one of these guys, be in your local fish store? I would say my local fish store, which we all know is cheap, they'd be like $5 or $6 or maybe $8. But a real priced fish store, you know, for the 2000s, not for the 80s, probably say between what, $12 and $15. So, but yeah, like $30. I was shocked. I was mad that I didn't bring any adult angels, because what's weird is these guys, I had a pair of these and they only went for 10, which is probably about right. And then I had my pair of panda platies, also went for 10, but like 6 tangerine platies, not panda platies, panda guppies, 6 tangerine platies was like, I think it went for like 18 bucks or something, which is, I guess, is about average. Anyway, that's what I'm taking to auction. My my real red-eyed albino guppies, no fry yet, but she's pretty stout. She's gonna drop fry any minute. I could look at this Endler tank forever. It's just so much going on in there. There's what, 150 fish in there or more? Some pretty cool, like that male, the double sword, green cobra. Even some of the black bar Endlers, their colors are just amazing. And then look in here. Look at that Endler. I put them in here probably when they were tiny as feeders, but yeah. And there's a female Endler that's pretty big. Look at the male with the little sword too. Yeah. And then what else we got going on? Really nothing else in the fish room. Lots going on, but nothing really new, you know? You know what I mean? Those guys still haven't dropped fry. I can't believe it. A little shocked, I gotta be honest. You can see little fish in there, they're just Endlers. When I clean the tank out, I use bleach, and I filled it up and rinsed it like 3 times, and I wanted to make sure the fish were going to survive, those fish, so I threw some Endler babies in there, figuring if there was any bleach residual, they would die immediately, and they didn't. They survived overnight, so I knew the tank was clean. You could say that's mean and all, but whatever. So, you guys that are watch Rich's Fishes know Coral Bandit. He's talked about him a lot. I've been talking with him on a forum. Put a link to that forum in the description below. It's a fellow fish guy, Papa Rhino. You may have seen him comment, but he runs a pretty nice forum. So like I said, I'll put a link in that below. But Mr. Bandit has suggested a couple things here with my fry tank. So I'm going to take a look at what he said and probably run some tests. Pretty busy this weekend. Got a pretty busy week at work. We have a early meeting tomorrow and Wednesday, and I may have a late meeting tomorrow, so I may be at work from like 6 a.m. to like 8 or 9 p.m., which means I'll probably take off Friday. If I do take off Friday, then I'll do some work down here, some testing on water, maybe add some crushed coral to my tub. If you watch Cory's live stream on Sunday, his 8-hour epic live stream for Easter, I asked him questions about crushed coral and he answered them, and I really appreciate it. Thanks, Cory. Alright, so I name dropped enough. I name dropped Rich for Rich's Fishes, Coral Bandit, Papa Rhino, and Cory from Aquarium Co Op. Who else can I name drop? Well, we did a video because Kyle asked me to. I think that's it. Alright guys, I'm rambling. This video sucks. Hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you dislike, it doesn't bother me. Just tell me why. Nobody tells me why. See ya. Papa, you may have known him. You fishy folks, disaster in the fish room. We've destroyed a 5.5 gallon tank that was gonna have angel eggs, angel baby eggs, angel eggs that are babies. Angel, Jesus Christ, have some coffee. All right, fishy folks. We have some breeding action going on with the marbles. The dumbasses spawned on the standpipe again. You can see them right on the corner. I call them dumbasses, but you know, that's just me being mean, because apparently that's mean when you call a fish a dumbass. But anyway, I'm mumbling. This sucks.